this town. My time is now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody come on in. Guess what? It is Thursday. It's Tell Me Something Good Thursday here on the Own Your Now show. And I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
And I am your co-host, Yolanda Langford, and they call me Lady Yo. Good morning, Divine T.
Good morning, Lady Yo. How are you on this Thursday morning?
Hey, you know what? I am good because as soon as I realized it was Thursday, I heard, tell me something good.
This week has gone by so fast. So much has happened, but you know what? It's always good to be here. I see that our owners are popping in. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Dawn, Bernice. Cheryl is with us this morning. You know what? It's always a good day when we can connect with our owners. Good morning, Nicole McCrae. I got to ask you, it's Thursday morning, y'all. What y'all sipping on? What's in your cup? Lady O, tell me, what's in your cup? What are you sipping on today?
Well, you know what? In honor of Divine T, I have some tea. I do. This morning, I got up with a little personal summer. So I said, let me get a little something cool in my glass. 2 slices of lemon, no sugar.
Got it. We're staying away from the sugar, y'all. We're trying to stay away from the sugar. That's what being healthy is all about. Nicole says she's drinking black coffee. I hear you, girl. I'm with Gina today. I am drinking some STL water in my Own Your Now cup. I just felt like I needed something cold. I'm trying to get the water in, trying to do my thing. So that's what it's all about. Hey, Bethany, how you doing? Good morning, Rodney. What are y'all sipping on? Let us know. Lady O.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. So today is Thursday, and there's a lot that's going on in our community. And I just got to say, when you think about the words of affirmation and what's in our cup, I think that my cup is full because we want to talk about community today. There's so much that's happening in the STL area. And I know that people all over are listening in, but it's about local, national, and global. And today in our community, my word is community because we want to talk about what we're doing. The Prepare STL, y'all, they have been with us the entire 2 weeks. And today is the actual day that they will be kicking off the Living Well Summit. And so if any of you all have been listening in, you know that the Prepare STL Summit starts today. And you know what? We're ready. I hope you all have registered. Just listen in.
Since you focused on your health and well-being, Prepare STL's Living Well Summit is where we will recenter and begin to heal together. July 15 through 18, we'll have in-person and online sessions on joy and pleasure, grief and loss, and of course, health and wellness. Our summit is free, but we need you to register. Go to preparestl.com. The Living Well Summit, brought to you by Prepare STL, helping St. Louisans of color prepare and prevail.
That's right. And so the summit starts today. We've told everyone the importance of making sure that you all can go register, take care of all the things that you need to do. It's free. Right, Lady O?
Absolutely free. And on the weekend, they have childcare for free. They have lunch for free, and they have transportation. And Tracy, we were talking about community. That's your word of the day. Not only do we talk about the St. Louis community, but I think it's important for other communities to see what we're doing so that they can do something similar and know that together, if each community does their best, it will make the world globally the best.
It sure will. In addition to that, we lost an angel this past week, and our community is stepping up. There is also a fundraiser that's happening this weekend, today actually, for Alea Carter. The Billions, if you all don't know about the Billions, the Billionaires, they have an event space on 4519 Olive Street, but they're actually doing a fundraiser for this young lady so that they can take care of the family, to help to make final arrangements. And all of that information will be on our website as well, so that they can help to take care of the family and the children that everything that happened during this tragic event. So, we're here to uplift, inspire, and empower everybody. We're all about making sure that we take care of our community. And that's what this is all about. So we'll make sure you all have all that information. So yeah, yes, my word today was community. It will continue to be community. But the only way that we can take care of our community is if we do what, Lady O? What do we have to do?
You know, we have to take care of ourselves and be our best selves.
Yes, we do, y'all. So everybody, make sure that you all take care of your best selves. And we'll start off with our affirmation song of the day. If everybody takes some deep breaths in and let them go. And let's get this started. In and let it go. Deep breaths in.
Every part, yeah. 'Cause I'm strong and I
Let it go.
skin. I'm in every shape.
We're going to start with our left arms going up high, y'all. Y'all look, we got Stephanie Griffin in the house. We're going to talk about what caregiving looks like. But right now, let's take care of ourselves. Left arm, let's go.
I'ma be my best self. I'm loving who I be. I'ma be my best self. There's no one else like me. Self-love, self-help, self-care.
Y'all ready?
Self-worth, self-aware, my best self.
Right arm, let's go.
Loving every part of me. I'ma be my best self. My best self.
Let's bring them both up. Reach to the sky.
Owning it. Look in the mirror and all I see is
Hey,
love.
Tony.
Take it one step at a time, 'cause I'm in
Center yourself.
love. Yeah. Beauty in a waistline and a smile in her face. Beauty's holding my head up with grace. And I thank God for the way I made it.
Reach out to a friend, y'all.
I'ma be my best.
Check on your
self,
people.
my best self. I'm loving who I be. I'ma be my best self, my best self. There's no one else like me.
All right, y'all, we got to bring it in. You got to hug yourself first.
Self-aware, my best self, my best self. Loving every part of me. I'ma be my best self.
Shake it off.
My best self. I'ma be my best self.
Ooh. How you feel, Lady O?
Fantastic. And you know, today, normally I hear words, but today when she said, whoa, whoa, that's that like that woo-saw. Like,
Yes.
hey, whoo, yes, I'm going to be my best self. So today was the whoa, whoa for me.
Yes, yes. You know, it's something that this is the time that we're talking about grief and taking care of our community, taking care of our families. This has been a hard week for us as a community, but when we come together, man, we can create so much change. So I hope you all are definitely sharing today, because we have a lot that we're going to come together and talk about, especially on today. But y'all know every single day we do our birthday shout outs, our celebrations, and our vibrant vibes. If you got somebody to shout it out, owners, and we're going to make sure we post it. But Lady O, I know you got some people to shout out today. Who are we shouting out?
Well, let me tell you, I have some birthdays of two dynamic ladies. First, happy birthday, Mrs. Keisha Speaks.
Woo, Keisha! Happy birthday, Keisha!
She is a dynamic speaker, and I'll tell you, when you're in her presence, you are going to be your best self, because she's going to give that energy to you. And I also want to give a shout out to the best makeup artist. She is my makeup artist, Miss Christy Ruffin. Happy birthday, Christy.
Happy birthday, Christy. You know what? It's something about you got the makeup artist. You got Keisha. She's the superwoman of networking. We got some amazing women in St. Louis, don't we?
We have some amazing women, and they give of their talents. They give of their talents. So those two ladies are going to go out and make it their special day. Go out and celebrate. Now, you know, I always have a vibrant vibe. And today, because we're talking about Prepare STL, I want to shout out Miss Rebecca Bennett. She won the 2021 Women of Achievement Award. So, you know, let me say this. She is part of Prepare STL's event. And, you know, you have an award winner that's going to give you some good vibes and tell you how to prepare and prevail. Now, you know, I have my celebrity birthdays. First, just in case he's watching, happy birthday, Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin. All right, now, you know what? I love me some Eddie Griffin. That man is hilarious.
He is hilarious. He's hilarious. But let me tell you, my favorite thing I remember about him is when he played in John Q.
Okay.
When he played in John Q, he was in the scene where they were in the emergency room, and he was funny, but he was serious. And then when he rode off, and they thought it was John Q in the back of the police car, and he looked at that camera. I said, "Oh, that's so funny!" So happy birthday to him! And also, I want to send out a happy birthday, just in case he's watching, to Mr. Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker, y'all, let me tell you something. Now, that is one of my favorite actors. When I tell you about this man, anytime he takes on a role, he truly takes it on. From The Bird, The Crying Game, so many different movies that he played in. He's a director and a producer. Shout out to Forrest. Hey, Forrest.
Hey, Forrest. And The Crying Game was fantastic. His latest is The Godfather of Harlem. If you get a chance, watch it, because he's a tremendous actor in there. So happy birthday, gentlemen. But you know, we have our Vibrant Vibe guest coming up. Miss Stephanie Griffin's coming up, and she's going to talk to us about Alzheimer's.
Yes. And you know what? I think that that's so important. If any of you all, we keep talking about the importance of sharing. We all have elders in our families that we need to take care of. And that's what this is all about. So you all, right now, it's time for you to share. You need to make sure that someone is following us, but sharing the resources. Let us know all about Mrs. Stephanie Griffin.
Stephanie B. Griffin is a native of St. Louis, Missouri. She graduated from Whitfield School and holds a BS in Business Management from the Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia. After graduation, Stephanie returned home to St. Louis and began working with her father in the real estate business, Boland Realtors Corporation Incorporated. In 1997, her father retired and passed the torch, and the company became S. Boland Realtors Company. Although Stephanie is has a full professional career, her strong spiritual foundation and a passion to serve fuels her commitment to the community. This spurred a collaboration with the St. Louis Alzheimer's Association and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Please bring up our very own Stephanie Griffin. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So happy to be here.
We are happy to have you, because you know what? You are doing the work. Not only do you have this extreme professional career, I didn't even tell y'all all the hats that she wears. She wears many hats, but her commitment to our community is where it's at. So, you know, we have to ask you, how do you get your day started? What's in your cup?
Oh, I got tea. I'm not a coffee girl, but I like tea, and I love hot chocolate. If it was cold outside, I would have some hot chocolate. That is my drink.
Oh, I like me some
hot chocolate. This morning is tea. Chamomile tea.
Well, you know what? I love tea as well. So you know what? The tea thing is the tea for me. Do you like the cold tea as well?
Oh, I love iced tea. I love iced tea, and Arnold Palmer is my, I love that.
Oh, wait a minute, Stephanie, while we're on what's in your cup, that Starbucks has, they call it the medicine bomb, and it has, yes, girl, that tea is everything. You've got to try it. You know, we're all about tea, and you're dropping some important tea today. When we talk about what's in your cup, it's also about the things that inspire and uplift us. Why Alzheimer's? I know that that's something that we're talking about today. You being a faith ambassador, why Alzheimer's?
Well, Alzheimer's kind of, I would say, shocked my family. It took us by storm, took us by surprise. My father was diagnosed in 2008 with Alzheimer's. We had no knowledge of it, didn't understand it, just kind of got thrown in there with his diagnosis. So that fueled my passion, because what we went through, I felt was horrendous. It took a toll on my family, and I just wanted to give back. My mother said she wanted to give back. So we kind of put our heads together and we said, what can we do? And here we are today. So, Alzheimer's is not, it's not my first choice, but it's what happened to us. And
it chose you.
Exactly. And so I think when my father was diagnosed, you know, a person can go through all different kind of stages when it comes to Alzheimer's. My dad went through each and every one of them. At the time, I didn't understand why, but I think it was the reason God wanted me to understand the disease process from a caregiving aspect as well as from my father's aspect, and just kind of watching him suffer. And I think that when we talk about Alzheimer's, it's really a dementia, and dementia is a general term for the loss of memory, language, problem solving, and other abilities that are severe enough to interfere with your daily life. So it's just not forgetting a name or forgetting a telephone number or something like that. Dementia is the umbrella term for the loss of memory and thinking abilities, but it's Alzheimer's that falls under there. And then there's also maybe Parkinson's or Lewy body diseases. So there's other forms of dementia, but Alzheimer's is the most prevalent. And so when my dad got diagnosed, as I said, I was thrown in and had to figure it out. My husband had a medical background, so he kind of told me way more than I needed to know and wanted to know. But it was helpful as we started to caregive for my father. And he passed in 2015. And so during that time, I became a faith ambassador. I want to say it was around 2013, because the Alzheimer's Association was very helpful with just kind of helping us navigate the process. And so I became a faith ambassador with the Alzheimer's Association, but for Friendly Temple. So the charge is basically to provide information to the congregation, letting them know what resources are available with the Alzheimer's Association. And so from there, we kind of did sporadic workshops, educational sessions, and then it grew.
Wow.
I mean, we now meet monthly. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Gamma Omega chapter joined us, I want to say in 2018. So now we're on year 4 of doing these monthly sessions. And we meet when we could meet face to face. We were at Friendly Village, which is on the campus of Friendly Temple in our seniors building. And now our home is Zoom, just due with COVID. And every month we have different topics. I believe that you really need to have all your tools in your toolbox when it comes to caregiving, just not Alzheimer's, just any form of caregiving. So we do Medical Directives Day, making sure that you have your documents in order. We have an attorney on site. We have notaries there. So when we were meeting face to face, you could leave out of that session with all of your documents in place. Now we're doing it virtually, but we will email it to you, and we still have the attorneys and the notaries that will come to you to make sure your documents get in place. We have talked about hospice and palliative care. We have talked about COVID and the impact with Alzheimer's, because the rates have gone up. It's 16% more of Alzheimer's cases just due to COVID. So, so just kind of understanding that.
I think that I was saying, I think that all the things that you are saying are so important.
Yes.
And I think that as a community, sometimes they get overwhelmed and they don't realize that the resources are right here. And you are talking about how your sorority is pulling things together, as well as the church community, and everybody can get the information. But you specifically talked about male caregivers. There's an event that's actually happening this weekend. Can you tell them exactly what that's about?
Sure, absolutely. So we meet every third Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 on Zoom, and you can get information on Friendly Temple's website, or you can go to Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Gamma Omega Chapter's Facebook page or website, and it will give you information. As I mentioned, our topics vary every month. So this Saturday, we are talking about, and I call them gentle giants, because it is some men out there that are really doing the work, that go unnoticed. They don't say a word, but they're holding it down for their families and their loved ones. So we will hear from them. I think I have 4. And then we also have Dr. Brooks from Friendly Temple, who is going to kind of navigate the conversation and just kind of take the lead. So I'm looking forward to hearing the males. We always think of caregivers and we think of women.
Yes.
But it's some men that are definitely doing the work, and we're going to hear from them on Saturday. So I'm super excited about that.
Now, do you help people? I know when you hear of a diagnosis, a person hears of a diagnosis, the individual who receives the diagnosis, it affects. But talk to us about how it affects the people that surround their loved one?
Well, you ask a good question because it hits the family. And even though the diagnosis might be with in my case, my daddy, it hit my mother, it hit my husband, it hit me, it hit his granddaughter, it hit all of us. And so you are watching your loved one deteriorate right before your eyes. And I'm not minimizing cancer or heart disease or kidney disease, but this is dealing with the brain. And so in my case with my father, you know, this is somebody who taught me how to ride my bike, how to drive. And now you can't tell me what time it is. You don't know what day it is. So it takes a toll on you as you're, you know, caring for your loved one. And then everybody is different because you have some people that will lash out and get angry. My father was kind of laid back. Every now and then he kind of buck up a little bit, but for the most part, he was laid back. But there are families that are struggling with their loved one just being combative, argumentative, not wanting, just resisting. So it takes a toll on everybody. And I think I'm just kind of regrouping now. I know he passed in 2015, but I was an autopilot from 2008 up until his death. I was just on autopilot and just making sure everything gets done. And so making sure my mother was okay, because it took a toll on her. She was retired. Thank God she was healthy, but it takes a toll.
You know, Sharon Child says, yes, helping care for my dad has been challenging, but God. And
absolutely.
Michelle Merritt says, yes, Alzheimer's hits the family hard. My father passed away last year. It takes a village to care for someone. And then even Robert says, I had a neighbor that would leave the house.
Yes.
And so to have community, to be able to say yes to how we can support each other is really important, especially when it comes to our males, because males, you know, they're the provider, they're strong, they're proud, and it's a challenge. And so again, we cannot express enough how important it is for everyone to share. Stephanie has given us several resources on Facebook as well as websites. Could you give everybody that information again of how they can register? Because this is virtual through a Zoom, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We probably won't go back face to face. Maybe sometime next year. It just depends on what's going on in the world with COVID. But you can go on Friendly Temple's website. They will always post the upcoming events. And then you can also go to Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Gamma Omega Chapter's website and Facebook page. We will stream live every session. And it is recorded. So if you don't catch us on the third Saturday because you're busy, I get it, but you can always tune in whenever you're available to tune in. And we welcome you. Bring a friend, bring your family, because it's just not about Alzheimer's, although that's our partner and our focus. We touch on caregiving just as a whole and making sure that you have all of the tools in your toolbox, because caregiving is overwhelming and it's stressful. And it just took me by storm. And I was like, ooh, I don't want anybody else to just go through this without having resources. It takes a village, and you're not alone if you're out there caregiving. There's some resources out there.
It truly does. You know, we thank you for saying yes to, you know, a lot of people go through different things, but you says, no, I'm going to be a faith ambassador and make sure that our community understands what this looks like. So yes. Shout out to you for being just an amazing, vibrant vibe guest. You know, one of the questions that we ask everyone on the show is, what is your affirmation word for today? I know everyone else will start dropping theirs, but what is your affirmation word for today, Stephanie?
I would say service or serve. I enjoy giving back. I enjoy helping. I feel that I have been blessed, and I think it's important for me to reach back and help others. So Dr. King said everybody can be great because anybody can serve. So I would say that would be my affirmation word.
Well, that's a great affirmation word, and you are doing the work, and you are serving, and I'm just so thankful that you said yes. Thankful that our owner, Linda Robinson, connected us. I'm going to give a shout out to all the ladies who support each other. You know, that is something, and now we have someone in our own Stephanie Griffin who is bringing the men together and supporting our men. Hey, together we can do it.
Yeah.
Do it. We can do it. We are doing it. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you for having me. This has been great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Look, everybody, it's not just us. Everybody's like, thank you, Stephanie. This is valuable information. Sharon says, found the flyer, sharing it to Missionary Baptist State Convention in Missouri Eastern Region Group. I'm just getting chills. Yes, Linda is the truth, a true sister. When we come together, we can make it happen. We really can. And that's what the Own Your Now show is about. We are here to inspire, uplift, and empower our community. And we're going to continue to do that. Lady O, I know we're talking about our affirmation word, but we've been growing, and we want everybody to know that, in the fall, we'll be going to a Roku channel and we'll have in-studio guests. If you want to be our guest, if you want to be in the studio audience, please go to our website. That's www.ownyournowshow.com. This is what it looks like when we come together. Lady O, Stephanie, her sorority, her church, our community. Do you just feel the love?
I feel the love. And, I know I have to give an affirmation word. And the one word that comes to me is unite.
Unite. Yes.
She is proof. When you unite, you can become stronger. She could have went out there and just talked about it herself, but her church united with her. Her sorority united with her. We're uniting with her, getting the information out. So together, if we unite, not if, when we unite, we are stronger.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I just know that nobody knows what's going to happen with our elders, and I know I grew up with my grandmother, and many people in our communities, it was intergenerational. Your grandmother, your grandfather, they were all in a home with you. But the thing about this is, she said they offer so many different services and Zooms for our community every time that they get together on those Saturdays. But the fact that she's talking about the male caregiver conversation, we got to take care of everyone. And she's saying, yes, we are out here talking about our males. So shout out to the male caregivers, and everybody needs to make sure that they share that information. Again, that information is held this Saturday. Prepare STL is this weekend. Yes. Amen, Sheila. Unity is key. So I know everybody's dropping their affirmation words. So excited about it. Woo! All I know is I'm just grateful for our community. Yes. I am. That's Linda Robinson. Wendy said, is that Linda Robinson? It is the true Linda Robinson. Anytime that you all have someone or something that we can communicate about, make sure you let us know. Stephanie said, it's not just about me, it's about my community, my sorority. Everybody is stepping up. So yes, we're going to wrap up. We always talk about the Own Your Now flow and how important it is for us to come together and know what a village looks like. So everybody has dropped in their affirmation words. She started it off saying serve. How will you serve? What are you going to do to uplift your community? You can do this, y'all. All you got to do is say yes. I'm ready, and I am going to make sure that I serve my community, and I'm going to make sure that I unite us together. When we unite together, fellowship is in the midst of it, and we see that there is commitment that comes from all of us coming together and saying, yes, I am ready, because unity is in the community. What a precious gift we can all have when we can come together and say, yes, we got this. Unity is what it's about. So make sure that you give some quality time to your family, to your community, and stay inspired. But above all, make sure that you know that knowledge is key. This is what awareness is all about, when we can come together and work it out. So yes, have mercy for each other, but also have the discipline to say, I'm going to keep strong and know that I'm going to make sure that there's endurance in all that we give. And you know what? I know we got this, because that's what uniting comes together is all about. That's what community is all about. Those willing vessels to say yes to all that we will do here in the local, national, and global communities on the Own Your Now show. So if in fact you guys say, you know what? I think I want to go outside. Those numbers are going up. So make sure that you wear your mask wherever you go. But if you decide not to, that's your choice. And if you decide you want to stay inside, that's okay too. But make sure that you continue to shelter in place and keep sipping. And we will see you all same time and same space on the On Your Now show. Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.